today like I was still dreaming. Seems our country has begun to disappear. Our enemies are constantly scheming, and principles are hardly seen, especially by those who lead us. Well, day after day I feel a little more helpless with these changes happening right before our eyes. Our Bill of Rights is moving faster to the left. Soon they'll try to take away the only voices left to say the truth. Here we go. There's one thing we can do. Take it back. Take our country back.
First of all, I want to say thank you, and I'm very honored to be back here. I was here for July 4th, made a lot of friends. And the July 4th Tea Party, the big question around the nation was, from the participants at these tea parties was, do I have your attention, Washington?
You're fine.
Okay, cool. Do I have your attention, Washington? You know, we had a whole lot of people, hard-working people from all sides of the political aisle, left, right, center, and they really were wondering, is anyone in Washington hearing me? Does the media hear me? Do my fellow Americans hear me? I remember distinctly after that event walking around the park and signing books, and a lot of people were asking me very desperately, Charles, do you think people are hearing us? Are we wasting our time? Are we just a few voices in the wilderness? Well, here we are a couple of months later, and the new question is, do we have your attention now? Because this ain't AstroTurf. So if anybody in the crowd is still wondering, you are not wasting your time. This is a true American movement based on honored grassroots involvement that we've always had, and usually what happens is there's sort of an epiphany, right? This general awakening. In this case, I think the awakening was just that something is wrong. You know, the nation voted for change, but we didn't really vote to make America a socialist nation.
He says, he talks like Newt Gingrich, he looks like Ted Nugent. Give a great big Morristown Tea Party welcome to Tom Adkins.
Well, I was told if I came here today, I'd find a bunch of right-wing Nazis on a tour bus. And all I found were 10,000 screaming American patriots! How does it feel to be an American today? I'm getting feedback from like the old Jimi Hendrix days. You know, one thing that really amazes me when I come to one of these things, anywhere you go, there are two groups of people who just grab me by the shirt and make me want to cry. Good tears, not bad ones. First, whenever I hear anyone who came from another country to live in America, they talk like this place is heaven. And you know what? They're right. And the second group of people, and I mean, I get choked up just speaking about it. All the great American patriots who served this country all over the world. And they're so humble. You have to drag it out of them. You have to ask them, where did you serve, sir? Tell me, man, what was it like? They rarely talk about it like it's a big deal, but you can tell deep in their hearts they were happy they did it because they love this country. How can Americans who didn't serve live every day, any day, without loving those people with all their hearts? So how would you like to do them a big favor right now? You want to? Well, I got something for you. You like it? You want to do our patriots a great favor? Those folks who serve for us all over the world. You want to do them a big favor? Let's make this $10 flag worth a lot more than that. I'm going to auction this flag off right now. Every penny we get goes to the USO. You ready? I'll take checks, cash. I'll take your word that you'll send me the money. We'll take every penny we get. We'll send it right to the USO. I'm serious. You ready? $20. I got anybody? $50. $100 for this flag. It's worth $16. $100. $150. Anybody? $150 right there. $200 for this great flag. Anyone else? Never touched by a liberal. $300? Unsoiled by Democrats. I got $300 right here. So I have $350 for our American soldiers who serve us all over the world. $300 right there, sir.
Now, even though I'm not a socialist, I have experience with socialists because I grew up in a socialist society. And there's a lot, when you see socialism up close, you learn something about it that you don't learn reading books. It wasn't a revolution that brought socialism to my society. It wasn't even an election. They came house by house, family by family, and they offered them blandishments that people could not refuse easily. First they said to them, listen, if you want free food, we'll give it to you. Just one condition. And people said, they heard the condition, they said, nah, that's a little much. They said, I tell you what, we'll give you free food and we'll give you free housing with one condition. And they said, I heard the condition, a little too much. Free food, free housing, free medical care. The condition, nah, a little too much. Okay, here's this. Free food, free housing, free medical care, and a free guaranteed income without work for the rest of your life. Just one condition, and people bought it. Now, it was like they were Adam and Eve, and this was their little family, little Cain and Abel, and they were being invited back into the garden. And the garden, the social workers' paradise was saying to them, come on in, Adam, come on in, Eve, come on in, Cain, come on in, Abel. And they get to the gate, and then they said, oh, now here's the condition. Adam cannot come in. For you to get all of these benefits, we're going to give them to you without any hesitation, as long as you get rid of the old man. There cannot be a father in this household. And they bit. And the society I grew up in was called the People's Republic of Newark, New Jersey, and I watched it fall apart in front of me.